general contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement. There's no place like McKinney's Irish Pub for St. Patrick's Day, so mark your calendars to join in on the fun for their 12th annual Street Festival. The party goes all weekend long, but starts on March 14th and 15th with tons of giveaways, great Irish food, and green beer. And it continues on Tuesday the 17th for actual St. Patrick's Day. Doors open for the bar at 9 a.m. on Saturday, 11 a.m. on Sunday, and 9 a.m. on Tuesday. And the street party starts at 2 p.m. all 3 days. Don't miss out on great music and great fun with no cover charge for St. Patrick's Day weekend at McKinney's Irish Pub, located at 8th and P.
Big Ten softball is here in Lincoln. The top 10 ranked Husker softball team competes against Michigan this Friday through Sunday, March 13th through 15th at Bowlin Stadium. They need your help to pack the stands and give the red team the best home field advantage in the Big Ten. Tickets start at just $7 for youth and $11 for adults. Demand is high and seats are limited, so grab your tickets now at huskers.com/tickets.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket immediately after every Nebraska men's basketball game for 1 hour of post-game recap. The Nebraska Basketball Postgame Show is sponsored by Union Bank and Trust, John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical, Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, and the Lincoln Airport on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gana Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gana Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gana Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GanaTrucking.com.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Parents deal with a lot of what ifs. What if my child gets a scholarship? What if they don't? What if they go to college? Or what if they pursue a trade? Nest 529 makes it easy to save for higher education costs, so you're always prepared for life's what ifs. Learn more at nest529.com/hoops. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan. Investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Back Nine Golf in South Lincoln is the premier indoor golf experience in the state. The weather in the winter months is cold, windy, and as unpredictable as a tee shot on the 450-yard par 4. With top-of-the-line full-swing simulators and a PGA teaching professional, Back Nine Golf is there to help you improve your game and lower your score. Back Nine Golf is open to the public with 24/7 access for members. Learn about Back Nine's variety of memberships today and see the facility for yourself at 7501 South 15th Street in Lincoln, just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Back Nine Golf, your premier indoor golf and events destination.
In a world where Wi-Fi battles rage and bandwidth is never enough, one family dares to connect it all. Work from home, influence all day, stream all night, and game to win. Deadlines, downloads, and dance-offs, all happening under one roof, flawlessly. Can your internet provider do that? Fiber fuel your household at allofiber.com/all-in.
If you're tired of the dieting circuit paradox but still want to look, feel, and perform better, you need to get to Nutrition Authority and ask about our nutrition coaching featuring LifeBase. LifeBase takes a complex world of nutrition and makes it simple with real results that last. Stop in to learn more or check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Welcome into a presentation of high school boys state basketball on 93.7 The Ticket. Boys state basketball on The Ticket is presented by Union Bank and Trust, Nebraska Hematology Oncology, Concordia University, Nest 529 Direct Plan, Peru State College, General Excavating, the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, Doane University, Play It Again Sports, Sunbelt Rentals, the Nebraska Army National Guard, Big Ten Sports Bar, the NDOT Highway Safety Office, and Jimmy John's. Now calling all the action, here is Tristan Gomez.
Welcome to the Nebraska Boys Class B State Basketball Tournament here in Lincoln, where tonight we get set for a first-round matchup between the number 3 seed Scottsbluff Bearcats and the number 6 seed Gretna East Griffins. Scottsbluff enters the tournament with a 21-4 record behind the scoring of Riley Meininger and strong playmaking from Nick Kelly. While Gretna East comes in at 22-6, led by standout guard Drake Brown, who does a little bit of everything for the Griffins. These teams met earlier this season with Scottsbluff earning the win, but with a trip to the state semifinals on the line, both teams will look to make their mark tonight. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tristan Gomez, and we're just about ready for Class B State Tournament basketball here on 93.7 The Ticket. Both starting lineups have been announced. Teams are now meeting at half court to shake hands, and we are just about ready for this contest. The nightcap of today's state tournament basketball action here on 93.7 The Ticket. Scottsbluff coming in as the 3 seed, Gretna East as the number 6 seed. Riley Meininger for Scottsbluff comes in with a little bit of a face mask to protect his nose. He averaged about 17 points a game. He's the primary scoring option for Scottsbluff. Nick Kelly averages about 6 assists for the game, dishing it over to Meininger. Both teams getting set at half court. Gretna East, the Griffins led by Cooper Anthony, while Scottsbluff, the Bearcats, led by Scott Golian as their head coach. Both teams meeting at the center circle. We are just about ready. And the tip is up. It is won by the Bearcats. Nathan Kelly comes up with it. He's got the ball dribbling at the top. He kicks it to the corner. Over to Berta. Berta over to Sabala. Sabala with an early three. Misses that one. Ball tipped around, rebounded by the Griffins. Carson Herman comes up with it. They swing it around to the left side. Hawley has it. They throw it inside to Levinson. Levinson posting up, trying to do a little step through. High off the glass. Misses that one. It's rebounded by Delgado. He'll push it ahead to Kelly. Kelly going all the way to the rim. He goes up with it and lays it in. First points of the game belong to Nate Kelly of the Bearcats. Gretna East coming the other way. Lucas Winterbauer has it now. He'll hand it over to Levinson. Levinson swings it to Herman. Herman gets it inside, back to Bear. Bear goes up with it. Too strong with that one, rebounded by Scottsbluff. Sabala bringing the ball to the floor, swings it over to Kelly. Kelly trying to drive baseline, nowhere to go. He'll get it back out to Sabala. Sabala back to Kelly on the left wing. Kelly kicks it out. Over to Berta. Berta gets it to Delgado. Tries to find a cutting Meininger. Meininger somehow comes up with it and goes up with it and knocks it in for 2. 4-0 early here. Bearcats lead. Lucas Winterbauer with it now. He's driving the right side for the Griffins. Goes cross-court pass. 3-ball on the way. Way too long for Carson Herman. Offensive rebound, though. Hawley shoots the 3 now for the Griffins, and he drills it. First points of the game for the Griffins belong to Jake Hawley. Sabala going quick the other way for the Bearcats, trying to go all the way to the rim. Goes up for the layup. That one's blocked. Ball will stay with Scottsbluff. Sabala inbounded on the baseline. No one open yet. He gets it into Delgado, who kicks it out to Nate Kelly. Kelly has it, driving left, spins back right into the paint. Thought about the fadeaway. Oh, he'll pump fake, and he'll go with it, and he misses the easy layup. Oh, but he comes from behind to tip it away and comes up with the steal. Nate Kelly going back the other way, going back to the rim. Euro step, lays it in. Nate Kelly off to a hot start here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Carson Herman coming the other way with it. He'll go straight to the lane for the Griffins and lay it in. Bearcats with the ball now. Nate Kelly has it on the left side. Nate Kelly on the wing, getting trapped by a pair of Griffins. Picks up his dribble, nowhere to go with it. Finally gets out of it. He'll toss it over to Berta. Berta for 3. Misses that one long, rebounded by Herman. Herman with the board. He'll push it ahead. Jacob Hawley with it. He swings it over back to Herman on the right wing. He finds a cutting Winterbauer. Winterbauer with it. Tosses it out to Hawley. Hawley drives. Takes it back over to Winterbauer. Winterbauer for 3. Airballs that one. Rebounded by Kelly. Kelly going the other way with it. Pushing the pace. He's looking to go all the way to the rim. Goes up for the layup. Misses that one. Rebounded by the Griffins. Hawley coming the other way with it. He'll pass it up to number 30. That's Lucas Winterbauer, who will lay it in with the right hand. Griffins with their first lead of the game, 7-6, with 4:30 left to play in this opening quarter. Nate Kelly has the ball now on the right wing. Looking to get it into the post to Meininger. Meininger swings it out to Delgado, handed back to Meininger. Meininger dribbling it back near the logo. He's going one-on-one with Lawson Bear. He'll drive. Thought about the pull-up J. He'll step through with the layup and lay it in off the glass. Riley Meininger with his first points of the game. Fourth points of the game. Griffins with the ball back now. Hawley drives with a little pocket pass over to Lawson Bear. Lawson Bear lays it in to give the Griffins the 1-point lead once again. Nate Kelly bringing the ball up the floor for the Bearcats. He'll give it over to Sabala. Sabala tosses it over to Meininger. Meininger to the corner. Right back to Meininger. Meininger pull up Jay from the elbow. Too strong on that one. Rebounded by Herman. Herman dribbling the ball the other way. He'll hand it off to Levinson. Levinson dribbling it back to the logo. Flare screen over to Hawley. Hawley thought about taking the 3. He won't. He'll toss it into Lawson Bear. Lawson Bear goes up with it. Puts it in. Count the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 1. Gretna East establishing they want to get to the ball inside and get to the rim. They're up 11-8 right now. 3:22 left to play in this opening quarter. Lawson Bear at the line now, shooting 1. Misses that one off the back iron. Rebounded by the Bearcats. They get it over to Nate Kelly. He'll dribble the ball up the left side. They'll bring it back towards the middle. They'll swing it all the way. Number 13, Oliver Carpenter into the game now. He hits a corner 3 right away. That squares things all up at 11. Drake Brown now in the game for Gretna East. He's the leading scorer on the season. Didn't start in this one. Unsure why that is. He's got the ball now guarded by Kelly. On the right wing, he hands it over to Herman. Herman for 3. Rattles around, unable to fall. Meininger comes up with the rebound. Meininger going the other way. He'll stop. He stops on a dime and hits a little floater, and it goes. Gives Scottsbluff the lead once again. 13-11, 2:30 left to play in this first quarter. Herman with the ball. He swings it over to Hovey. Hovey in the lane now. Nowhere to go. Tosses out to Lawson. He hands it off to Drake Brown. Drake Brown, long three. Nowhere going there. Offensive rebound by Hovey. He tries to go back up with it. Misses that one. And it's rebounded by Scottsbluff. Clemens with the ball now. He hands it over to Kelly. Kelly looking to go all the way to the rim. Looked to be a steal, but ends up with a foul call going against Lawson Bear. Reach and foul by him. Trying to steal the ball away from Nate Kelly. 2:09 left to play in this opening quarter. 13-11. Bearcats lead. Bearcats will inbound it on their own baseline. Kelly to inbound. He passes it up to Carpenter, who just knocked down a three. He tries to pass it. Absolutely nobody there. Hawley comes up with the steal. He gives it up to Boone. Boone goes up for the layup and knocks it in. We're all square once again at 13. Kelly with it going the other way. He has it at the top. He'll toss it over to Caleb Bird on the right wing. Back to Kelly at the top of the key. He swings at the corner. Oliver Carpenter with the three. Misses that one. Foul away from the ball. That foul is on Beck Hovey of the Griffins. That will result in a baseline out of bounds for Scottsbluff. Kelly to inbound. Tries to get it into Carpenter. Gets tipped around. Stolen by the Griffins. Jake Hawley going the other way with it. He'll give it up to Drake Brown. Drake Brown tosses it over to Boone. Boone going all the way to the lane, and he'll lay it in. Brody Boone with 4 quick points off the bench for the Griffins. Gives the Griffins the lead once again, 15-13. Kelly kicks it out to the corner to Carpenter. Carpenter, another three, and he drills it. Oliver Carpenter with his second corner three of the game. Ball now stolen away by Scottsbluff. Carpenter comes up with it. He'll toss it over to Clemens of the Bearcats. 55 seconds left to go on the clock. Kelly has it. 20 to go on the shot clock. Kelly dribbling it around half court. He'll get a screen set for him by Berta. He won't use the screen. He'll go the opposite way. Instead, he'll do a step back three. Rattles out, rebounded by the Griffins. 1 point lead for the Bearcats. About a 1 second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Gretna East looking to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Head coach Cooper Anthony calling out a play. Jake Hawley with it. Near half court. 13 seconds left. He'll kick it out to Boone in the corner. Boone tosses it over to Herman at the top of the key. They're swinging it around back to Hawley. They get it over to Drake Brown. Drake Brown looking to go to the lane. He will go to the lane. He'll go up with the left. Rattles out, and he misses it at the buzzer. Drake Brown still trying to get on the board for the Griffins. And that'll take us to the end of one here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We're at the end of one. It is Scottsbluff leading Gretna East 16-15. We'll step aside and be right back here on 93.7 The Ticket for the second quarter of action right here at Pinnacle Bank Arena.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Apply today at doane.edu/apply.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "you have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology, on your side by your side.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to the vault for the second quarter of action here between Scottsbluff and Gretna East. Scottsbluff leads by 1 to start this second quarter. Gretna East with the ball. Lucas Winterbauer has it on the left wing. He's guarded by Savala. He'll swing it over to Levinson. Levinson has it, hands it over to Lawson Bear. Lawson Bear hands it to Carson Harmon on the right side. He has it on the right wing. He gets it over to Jake Hawley. Jake Hawley nowhere to go. Goes cross-court pass to Levinson. Levinson has to go up with a three. Force three. Misses that one long. Rebounded by Kelly of the Bearcats. He'll push it ahead to Berta. Berta thought about taking the three. He'll get it back to Kelly at the top of the key. Kelly will take the three, and it's pure. First three of the game for Nate Kelly. That gives Scottsbluff a 4-point lead. 19-15, 1 minute in to the second quarter. Jake Hawley for three. He misses that one wide left. And that falls out of bounds. Last touched by the Bearcats. Griffins will retain possession. Jake Hawley with the ball now. He'll hand it over to Levinson. Levinson swing it to the left side. Over to Winterbauer. Winterbauer tries to go up with it. That's ripped away. Passed up to Meininger. Meininger going up with it. Unable to get it to fall. Rebounded by the Griffins, who's pushing the pace up to Lawson Bear. He'll go for the left-handed layup and lay it in. Good find by Hawley in transition up to Lawson Bear. Cut the deficit back down to 2. Sabala has it on the left wing. He'll get it inside. Delgado goes up with the left hand and puts it home. Keon Delgado with his first points of the contest. Gives the Bearcats a 4-point lead once again. Levinson with it now. Drives middle, kicks it out to Hawley. Hawley too strong on that three ball, rebounded by Meininger. He tosses it over to Savala. He'll bring the ball up the floor. Guarded by Winterbauer. He goes back left, gets it to the elbow. Kicks it over to Kelly. Kelly looking to get to the rim. He'll hit a little fadeaway pull-up jumper, and he hits it. Nate Kelly getting a little bit of a rhythm here. He's got 9 points early in this one. 30-second timeout. Gretna East will stay here. 23-17, 5:33 left to go in this first half of action. Bearcats are led by Nate Kelly so far in this one. He's got 9. Riley Meininger, he's got 6 for the Bearcats. Currently have a 6-point lead. As the teams are talking about over, let's shout out Nebraska Hematology Oncology. At NHO, we are advancing cancer care and enhancing the lives of those battling cancer by offering clinical trials to patients right here in Nebraska. Learn more at yourcancercare.com. Both teams break away from their respective huddles. Gretna East with the ball down 6. 5:33 left to play in the second quarter of action. Connor Levinson will bring the ball up the floor for the Griffins. Meininger reaches in, trying to go for the steal. He'll get a foul called on him. Trying to steal the ball away from Levinson. Ball inbounded back to Levinson now after the foul. Levinson looking to go all the way to the rim. He will go all the way to the rim, and he lays it in. Cuts the Scottsbluff lead down to 4. Berta with the ball at top key. He'll toss it to the left wing. Back to Meininger. Meininger at the top. He misses that three. Ball floating around. Finally picked up by Jake Hawley. Hawley bringing the ball up the floor. He finds Boone on the wing. Boone looking to go all the way to the lane. He'll go up with it. And that ball is blocked. And rebounded by the Bearcats. The ball will bring the ball up the floor now. Up by 4. Gets it over to Nate Kelly. Nate Kelly calling for it. He wants it. He's dribbling back to the right. Tosses it back over to Berta. Berta for 3. And he drains it. Kayla Berta with his first points of the game with that 3 ball. Brings the Scottsbluff lead back up to 7. Levinson with it now on the right wing for the Griffins. He's driving baseline, trying to go up with it, and that ball falls out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds by Meininger. 26-19, 4:16 left to go in the second quarter. Baseline out of bounds for Gretna East. They get it into Drake Brown. Lawson Bear hands it back to Drake Brown. Drake Brown tries to toss it inside. Tipped away, still retained by the Griffins. 3 ball on the way by Winterboer. Airballs that one, and it's rebounded by Nate Kelly. Kelly tosses it over to Meininger. Meininger and Kelly kind of this 1-2 punch for the Bearcats. They're swinging it all the way around. Sabala in the corner for 3. And another 3-pointer for the Bearcats. 29-19 Bearcats lead. Gretna East trying to slow down this Scottsbluff team. Boone with it on the baseline, tries to toss it to the corner. Gets it to the corner, but it's tipped away by Sabala. He saves it, but right back to the Griffins. Levinson gets it and goes up with it. And a charge is called against Connor Levinson. Drayton Clemens, who just checked into the game, squared his feet, put his body on the line, and drew the charge. Ball right back to the Bearcats. Another timeout for Gretna East to try to just slow the bleeding here in this second quarter. With 3:21 left to play, it is Bearcats 29, Griffins 19. We'll step aside for 60 seconds to be right back here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill welcomes out-of-towners to Lincoln for state high school basketball and congratulates your schools on making it to the tournament. Your local bar is comfortable and you know the regulars. Find that experience at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, where it's a small-town feel with lots of space. Big groups are more than welcome, so come on by before or after your team plays to experience great food, great drinks, and great times, all at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, downtown at 10th and P.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to the Vol Flair. With 3:15 left to go in the second quarter of play, it is Bearcats 29, Griffins 19. Bearcats with the ball. Meininger has it at the top of the key. He's getting trapped now. He gives it over to Clemens. Clemens swing pass all the way over to Sabala. Sabala gets into the paint, nowhere to go, kicks it back out to Clemens. Clemens gets it into Delgado inside, who goes up with it. He's blocked. He'll toss it back up. Nate Kelly for 3 now. And another one for Nate Kelly. He is on fire in this first half. 13-point lead for the Bearcats. Gretna East trying to cut into this lead. Boone with it on the right side. He drives middle, kicks it out to the opposite corner over to Levinson. Levinson guarded by Meininger. He dribbles back left. Swing pass over to Boone. Boone pump fake. 3-pointer on the way. Nowhere near the rim on that one. Rebounded by Meininger. Meininger pushing the pace, going the other way. He kicks to the corner. Over to Sabala. Sabala to Clemens. Clemens Euro step into the lane. Floater. Just misses that one. Offensive rebound. Delgado. He'll go up with the left. And he misses that one. Gretna is going up for the rebound. Boone couldn't hang on to it. That falls out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Bearcats. 2:06 left to play in this second quarter. Scottsbluff 32, Gretna East 19. Baseline out of bounds for the Bearcats. Oliver Carpenter to inbound. He'll throw it deep into Meininger. Gets it over to Nate Kelly. Nate Kelly looking to go left, spin back right. He loses his footing. That ball's taken away. Beck Hovey pushing it the other way. Hands it off to Jake Hawley, who gets into the paint. He kicks it out to Boone. Boone back to Hawley, swinging it over to Drake Brown. Drake Brown for 3. Misses that one short and right. Rebounded by Meininger. 1:40 left to go in the half. Meininger with it. He kicks it over to Kelly. Kelly going to the lane. He'll kick it out to Oliver Carpenter. Oliver Carpenter, another three, and he drills it. Oliver Carpenter, 3 for 3 off the bench from three-point land for the Bearcats. 35-19. Bearcats lead in this one. 12-0 run in the last 3 minutes, 16-2 run, 16-2 run over the last 5 minutes. This second quarter has been dominated by the Bearcats. Gretna East with the ball, baseline out of bounds, trying to cut into this deficit. Connor Levinson with it now. He'll hand it to Herman. Herman hands it over to Lawley. Herman goes baseline, nowhere to go against Delgado. Levinson swinging it over to Boone. Boone driving on the right side. Gets it to the elbow. Nowhere to go. 17 on the shot clock. Herman with the ball. He gives it over to Hawley. Hawley deep three. And that will quiet down the Scottsbluff crowd just a little bit as Jake Hawley gets that one to go. That ends the 12-0 run for the Bearcats. 52 seconds left on the game clock. 35-22, Bearcats lead. Kelly gets to the corner. 3 ball for the Bearcats on the way. That one doesn't go. Delgado with the offensive rebound. He goes right back up with it. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. (35-22), 43.2 left to play in the second quarter. Griffin shooting 16.7% from the arc. Scottsbluff, on the other hand, shooting 58.3% from beyond the arc. And that's been the difference in this one so far. Scottsbluff 7 for 12 from 3. They have a 13-point lead right now. Delgado missed the first. He missed the second as well. Trayton Clemens tried to go for the offensive rebound on right there. He's called for the foul. Ball will go to the Griffins. 42.8 left. Griffins trying to cut this deficit in before halftime. 37 on the game clock, 28 on the shot clock. Beck Hovey tried to go all the way to the rim. He misses the layup there. It's rebounded by Scottsbluff. 25 seconds left to go in the half. Nate Kelly with it. He's looking to hold it for the final shot of the second quarter. Nate Kelly has it over on the left wing. Looking to Coach Anthony for the call. 10 seconds left to go. He gets a screen right. Fakes the screen from Meininger. Nowhere to go. He kicks it over to Clemens. Clemens for 3. Misses that one long. Rebounded. 1 second left to go. Deep from half court. Unable to go for Jake Hawley. And that will bring us to the half. We're at the half. It is the Scottsbluff Bearcats leading the Gretna East Griffins by a score of 35-22. We'll step aside for a few minutes and come back here to Pinnacle Bank Arena to recap this first half of action right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
State high school basketball coverage from Pinnacle Bank Arena is proudly sponsored by Peru State College, Nebraska's first college helping students excel on and off the court for more than 150 years. At Peru State College, you'll find affordable tuition, a close-knit community, and flexible programs designed to fit your goals. Whether you plan to compete in college athletics or get involved across campus, Peru State helps you reach your full potential in the classroom and beyond. Pursue your potential at Peru State College. Learn more about programs, scholarships, and book your campus visit at peru.edu. If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill welcomes out-of-towners to Lincoln for state high school basketball and congratulates your schools on making it to the tournament. Your local bar is comfortable and you know the regulars. Find that experience at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, where it's a small-town feel with lots of space. Big groups are more than welcome, so come on by before or after your team plays to experience great food, great drinks, and great times, all at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, downtown at 10th and P.
A membership with John Henry's will fast-track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call
John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing. Heating
and electrical.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "you have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information. Parents deal with a lot of what ifs. What if my child gets a scholarship? What if they don't? What if they go to college? Or what if they pursue a trade? Nest 529 makes it easy to save for higher education costs, so you're always prepared for life's what ifs. Learn more at nest529.com/hoops. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan. Investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to halftime. It is Scottsbluff at the half leading Gretna East 35-22 by a second quarter that was absolutely dominated by the Bearcats here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Let's recap that first half. At the end of one, it was a close game. Gretna East only down by one, 16-15. And then that second quarter was all Bearcats. They end up winning the second quarter 19-7. That brings us to our current score of 35-22. Now let's talk about how we get there. For Scottsbluff, it was Nate Kelly. Nate Kelly has been unbelievable so far. He's been doing everything for this Bearcats team. He has 12 points. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. And then he also has 5 total rebounds, as well as 3 assists to go along with it and 2 steals. He's been flying all the way around the court, and the Griffins just have no answer. And then Riley Meininger, who is the leading scorer on the season, averaging about 17 points on the year. He has 6 at the half for the Bearcats, who are 7 of 13 from beyond the arc in this one. And on the other hand, for Gretna East, it's a whole different story. For the Griffins, they only have 22 points, and they are 2 of 12 from beyond the arc, and they're led by leading scorers. Jake Hawley with 6. He's knocked down 2 triples, the only 2 triples for the Griffins. And then Lawson Bear, who's found a way to get inside and make his presence known inside. He's got 6 points as well. And then Brody Boone, coming off the bench, he's got 4. Interesting in this one, Drake Brown, who is the leading scorer, averaging about 17.1 per game this season, did not start in this one for Gretna East. I'm not sure if that was a coach's decision or all went into that, but he came off the bench and still has yet to get his first buckets of this one. Not sure if he will start this second half of action, and if he does, it's going to have to come down to him to being able to get some tough buckets, because Gretna East is going to need his top playmaker to get back into this one down by 13. It's halftime here for the nightcap of this first round of Class B state tournament action. At the half, it is Scottsbluff 35, Gretna East 22. We'll be back here in just about 5 minutes for the second half of action right here at Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Attention, Nebraska sports fans. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join up and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard. Guard the good life.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Winning is about more than wanting it. It's about working for it. As Bulldogs, we see that hard work pay off every day. In the classroom, in our faith, in competition. At Concordia, the momentum is building, and you can be a part of it. Join a winning team at Concordia University, Nebraska.
A membership with John Henry's will fast-track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call
John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
And electrical.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to PBA, where the second half of action is just about underway. Scottsbluff talking it over at their bench. Gretna East already out on the floor. 35-22, Scottsbluff leads at the half. Gretna East with the opportunity to talk it over at half, find a way to slow down this Bearcats offense, and hopefully find a way to get to the rim a little bit better. $13-point lead for Scottsbluff. They'll start out with the ball, inbounded to Nate Kelly. Nate Kelly with it at the top of the key. He gets it to the high post, over to Delgado. Delgado swinging it over to Sabala. Back into Delgado in the post. Delgado easy off the glass. Drop step right up to the rim, elevates to lay it in. 15-point lead for the Bearcats. Griffins with the ball now. Levinson has it at the top. He hits Herman on the right wing. Herman drives back left. Thought about a step back. Tries a little step through. Unable to get that one to fall after it bounced around the rim a few times. Sabala comes up with the rebound. Sabala bringing the ball the other way. Has it on the right wing. He'll kick it down to the corner to Berta. He swings it to Nate Kelly on the right wing. He's looking to get to the rim, and he will get to the rim. Goes up with it, and he's fouled. He'll shoot two. Nate Kelly getting downhill. Extremely tough to guard. Carson Herman with the foul there. Kelly at the line shooting two. Knocks down the first. $38-22, just a minute into the second half of action. Kelly shoots a second. Kelly, interestingly enough, jumps on his free throws. Those are his first free throw attempts of the game, so didn't notice until now. You can't say anything about it because he's got 14. Griffins with the ball now. Levinson goes to the left side. He drives with it. He goes up. He's fouled by Meininger. Levinson will head to the line. After a pretty clean first half, second half starts out with a foul, one by each team. Levinson at the line now. Shooting two. Knocks down the first. 39-23. 6:51 left to play in the third quarter. Levinson shooting the second. Knocks that one home. Kelly will bring the ball up. Blows by Beck Hovey. Gets it across half court. Dribbles it to the right side. Gets it over to Meininger. Meininger has it. He passes it over to Berta. Berta has the top key, swings it to the left wing, over to Kelly. Kelly trying to get downhill, go baseline. Tries to kick it cross court to the corner over to Sabala, unable to get it there. That one falls out of bounds. Gretna East will take over the possession. Jake Hawley bringing the ball up the floor. He swings it over to Hovey. Hovey out to Levinson on the right wing. Have it driving to the left side. Right-hand floater goes up with it. Unable to get that one to fall. Sabala comes up with the rebound. Beck Hovey reaches in, and he'll get called for the foul. Still no Drake Brown in this second half. Leading scorer on the season with 351 points for the Griffins. Did not start the game, nor did he start the second half. Nate Kelly brings the ball all the way up the floor, dribbles to the left side, drives right, goes up with it, and gets it to go. That's his 16th point of the game. 41-24. Hawley tries to get it over to Levinson. Way over his head, goes out of bounds. Ball right back to the Bearcats. 17-point lead for the Bearcats. Kelly trying to go back up with it again. Tries to kick it over to Delgado. That one's stolen by Herman. Hawley has it now. Drives left, goes up with the right. Floats that one in. Timeout by the Griffins. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here for this one. 41-26. 15-point lead for the Bearcats. Nate Kelly has been unstoppable so far in the first half. In the second half, he can't be stopped. He's got 16, leading scorer for the Bearcats, leading scorer in this game as a whole. As we take a break from our coverage of this Class B State boys basketball tournament game, shout out to Concordia University. Discover a distinctly Christian community equipping you to live by faith at Concordia University in Seward. Learn more about their programs or schedule your campus visit at kuhn.edu. Griffins had an opportunity after the Hawley bucket to talk it over. Bearcats with the ball now, leading by 15. Nate Kelly going across the half court. He hands it over to Sabala. Sabala, swing pass. Almost went right into the hands of myself. Was saved by Clemens. He swings the ball over to Kelly, who drives baseline, kicks it back out to Meininger. Meininger, three. 44-26, Bearcats lead, 5:14 to play in this third quarter. As soon as the Griffins get a bucket, the Bearcats have an answer. Baghovey with it now on the right wing. He kicks it to the right corner, over to Hawley. He'll drive left towards the middle, go up with it. Misses that one, but he's fouled by Kelly. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Jake Hawley at the line. Misses the first. Hawley, the leading scorer, with 8 for the Griffins. He's also got 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Leading the team in all those categories. Drake Brown still on the bench for the Griffins. Jake Hawley knocks down the second. 44-27, 5 to go in the third quarter. Trayton Clemens bringing the ball up the floor for the Bearcats. Nate Kelly subs out. Get a breather. They get it inside to Delgado. Delgado goes up with it and lays it in easily. Carson Herman tried to pull the chair on Delgado. Delgado maintained his balance, went straight up with it, laid it in. 19-point lead for the Bearcats. Carson Herman with a corner three. Misses that one short. Rebounded by Clemens. He'll bring the ball up the floor. He is guarded by Brody Boone. Hands it over to Meininger. Meininger kicks to the corner. Oliver Carpenter, another three. His first missed three-pointer of the day, rebounded by the Griffins. Hawley looking to go all the way to the court, and he loses control of it, and that one just flails out of bounds. And it'll go right back to the Bearcats. 46-27, 4:11 left to go in the third. Full court press for the Griffins. Full court man-to-man. Bill E is out of it. Sabala with it now. He's guarded by Levinson. He's spin around, gets it across half court, goes off his foot. They dive on it. Sabala loses control. Laps off Levinson as it rolls out of bounds. Bearcats still with the ball. Sabala to inbound. He'll inbound to Meininger. Meininger guarded by Hawley. He's looking to get inside the paint. Goes for the step to lose control. Picks it back up. Kicks it out to Clemens. Clemens over to Sabala. Gets it inside to Delgado. Delgado trying to go to work. Misses that one long off the back iron. Rebounded by the Griffins. Passed up to Hawley. Hawley looking to get downhill. Gets into the paint. Kicks it out to Boone. Boone for three. Misses that one off the back iron. Rebounded by Clemens. Handed to Sabala. Back to Clemens. He'll bring it across half court. He's got the ball now, guarded by Barkle. Swings it to Meininger. Meininger gets it inside to Delgado. Delgado goes up with it. Misses that one. Offensive rebound by Clemens. Clemens goes up with it. Lawson Bear went straight up with it. Gets a great block. Clemens tries to get it back. Can't fully control it, and that one falls out of bounds. Griffins ball. Scottsbluff 0 for their last 4 field goals. Still up by 19. 46-27, 3 left to go in the third. They swing it over to Barkle. Pocket pass over to Bear. He kicks it out to Boone. Boone drives, goes up for the layup, and he misses that one, but he's fouled by Delgado. Brody Boone will go to the line. Gretna East still 2 for 14 from beyond the arc, shooting 14.3%. Getting to the line a few times in the second half. Just 3 of 6 from the charity stripe throw as Boone misses that first one. Boone at the line, shooting a second. Misses that one as well, and it's rebounded by Meininger. Meininger bringing the ball up the floor. A little crossover. He loses his balance. Finds a way to kick it out to Berta in the corner. Nate Kelly back in. He has the ball now at the top of the key. Fakes the hesitation, goes left with it. Tries to lay it up with the left. Misses that one too strong off the glass. Barkle with the rebound. He's pushing it ahead. Back to Barkle. Barkle swings it over to Boone. Boone gets into the paint. Kicks it out. Barkle for 3. The lefty misses that one short. Rebounded by Berta. He kicks it to Nate Kelly. 2:20 left to go in the third. Still 46-27. Both teams on a little bit of a scoring drought. Nate Kelly back in now. Kicks it over to Oliver Carpenter, who goes up with the left hand. He's fouled. Almost gets it to go, but is unable to. He'll head to the line and shoot 2. That's Barcel's first foul. Carpenter will head to the line. He has 9 points of 3 made 3-pointers. Trying to get himself into double digits. Misses the first one. George Schmall into the game for Scottsbluff. He also has a little bit of a face mask on, similar to Meininger. Possibly 2 nose injuries. Who knows? Both of them rocking the face mask, though, at the top. Guarding the Griffins. Levinson with the ball now for the Griffins. Down by 20. 47-27. Levinson with the ball on the right wing. He kicks it over to Hawley. Hawley drives left. Picks up his dribble. Nowhere to go. Gets it over to Lawson. Lawson sets the screen for Hawley. Kicks it over to Bear Lawson. He goes up for the layup, and he travels. A beautiful find from Hawley right there to Lawson. Bear just unable to get to the rim without taking too many steps, and that'll give the Bearcats the ball right back. 1:45 left to go in the third. 47-27. Number 3 ranked Scottsbluff leads. Full court press from the Griffins. And Nate Kelly dribbles out of it easily. He gets it over to Meininger. Meininger guarded by Herman. Kicks to the corner to Berta. Berta for 3, contested. And it's pure. Caleb Berta with another 3-pointer. That's his second. And a full timeout will be taken by Scottsbluff. With 1:32 left to play in this third quarter, it is Scottsbluff 50, Gretna East 27. We'll step aside for 30 seconds and be right back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Winning is about more than wanting it. It's about working for it. As Bulldogs, we see that hard work pay off every day in the classroom, in our faith, in competition. At Concordia, the momentum is building, and you can be a part of it. Join a winning team at Concordia University, Nebraska.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to the vault with 1:32 left to play in the third quarter. It is Scottsbluff with a commanding 23-point lead, 50-27. Gretna East with the ball. They'll inbound it. Levinson brings the ball up the left side for Gretna East. He'll dribble it back to the middle, picks up his dribble. Tosses it over to Winterboer. He drives down right, nowhere to go, kicks it back out. Levinson with it now. Spins back right, spins back left. Ball tipped away by Meininger. Meininger trying to come up with it. He does behind the back. He's going all the way for it, and he'll lay it in. Meininger with a nifty steal, nifty move, and an easy lay. 25-point lead for Scottsbluff. A Levinson three does not go. It's rebounded by the Bearcats. They'll get it over to Clemens, over to Oliver Carpenter. Oliver Carpenter getting chased down, but they'll slow it down. 52-27, 45 left to go in the third. Schmall with it now on the wing. He kicks to the corner to Oliver Carpenter. Oliver Carpenter, another three. Corner three. He does not miss from the corner. Oliver Carpenter, 4 of 5 from three, 4 of 4 from the corner. Levinson goes up for the layup, and another charge is taken by Drayton Clemens of Scottsbluff. Bearcats will get the ball right back. 55-27. Bearcats with a demanding lead with 26.5 left to go in this third quarter. Griffin's showing a little bit of signs of defeat. They're in a full court press now, struggling to get it in. They aren't able to get it in. It's stolen by Hawley. He'll go behind the back. He'll go up for the layup. He'll put it in. That ends a long scoring drought and an 11-0 run for the Bearcats. 55-29, 8 seconds left to go in the third. Kelly with it. Kelly thought he was called for an offensive push-off foul. It actually does go against Beck Hovey, though. So Bearcats now in the bonus in this third quarter. That'll put Kelly at the line to shoot two. 6.1 left on the clock for the third quarter. Kelly with the jumping free throw. It's water. 17 points for Kelly through 3 quarters of play. He now shoots a second. And he puts in that one as well. 18 points for Nate Kelly so far. He'll check out. Schmall back into the game for the Bearcats. 6 seconds left to go. Hawley with the ball. He's dribbling the ball up the floor. Gets a screen set for him. 3 on the clock. Carson Herman with it. Pump fakes. Drives to the middle. Goes up for the layup. Unable to bank it in, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, it is number 3, Scottsbluff, leading number 6, Gretna East, by a commanding 57-29. We'll step aside for a minute, and when we come back, we will have the fourth quarter of action for the nightcap and the first round of the Class B state tournament right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more boys state basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to BBA for the fourth quarter of action between number 3 Scottsbluff and number 6 Gretna East. As the fourth quarter opens up, it is Scottsbluff, 57-29. Gretna East with the ball. Quick 3 by Carson Herman. He's unable to get that one to go. Rebounded by the Bearcats. Nate Kelly pushing the floor for Scottsbluff. He bounce pass over to Delgado. Delgado goes up with it. He's fouled. He'll head to the line. 57-29. Just 7 points for the Griffins in that third quarter. Delgado shoots his first. Hits that one. Goes right off the front iron and falls in. Delgado. For a second, he puts that one in. .30 lead for Scottsbluff now. Been absolute dominant in this one. Ball tipped around. Levinson comes up with it. Thought about taking the three. He doesn't. He'll kick it back out to Winterboer. Winterboer will go all the way to the rim and lay it in. Lead back down to 28 for Scottsbluff. Kelly with it. He's guarded by Levinson, trying to get it across half court. Picks up his dribble, gets trapped, but able to get out of it. Gets it over to Berta, who skip passes over to Sabala. Sabala gets it inside over to Delgado. Delgado goes up with it, misses that one short. Offensive rebound, tipped around. Picked up by Berta. Berta, turnaround, jumper, and it goes. This Scottsbluff team is just getting shots to go in every which way. And another turnover by the Griffins. Carson Herman caught it out on the wing, but his foot was out of bounds. Drake Brown finally checks into this second half. Drake Brown, leading scorer, with averaging 17.1 on the season. 0 points in this one and just checked in for the first time in this second half. Schmall into the game now for Meininger. For Scottsbluff, ball tipped out of bounds. Scottsbluff with the ball. They'll inbound it right near their own bench. 6:40 left to play, 61-31. Kelly has it. Kicks it over to Sabala in the corner. He'll go up for the layup. Misses that one too long. Gets his own rebound. Goes up with it again. Misses that one. Delgado with the rebound. He goes up with it, and he is fouled. He'll go back to the line. Looking to put a few more in from the charity stripe. Just been absolutely dominant performance from Scottsbluff, making their way across the state to Lincoln for the first round of tournament action today. They're 10 for 17 from three, shooting 58%. Delgado with his second. Knocked down the first. Misses that one. Rebounded by Drake Brown. He pushes it ahead. Drake Brown with it. Kicks it to the corner. Levinson. Pump fake. He'll drive. Pull up midi. Gets that one to rattle home. Scottsbluff unable to get it in. Finally, Coach Scott Golian for the Bearcats will call a timeout. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Shout out a few of our sponsors that make our coverage of the 2026 Nebraska High School State Basketball Tournament possible. If you are in Lincoln, while you're in town for State Hoops, check out one of the best-kept secrets in the state, the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. with free admission just north of Haymarket Park, as well as Sunbelt Rentals. Find the right equipment for your specific project at Sunbelt Rentals, where you can own less but create more. The power of rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com. Coach Golian, opportunity to talk to his team about breaking this press. They get it in easily to the corner to Kelly. Kelly dribbles just right out of it. He'll pass it up to Meininger. Meininger dribbles it up, kicks it over to Berta in the corner. He'll get over to Delgado. Delgado goes up with it, lays it in easily. Scottsbluff, great job breaking the press out of the timeout and getting a bucket out of it. 64-33, 6 minutes left to go. Levinson has it on the right wing, gets it over to Drake Brown. Drake Brown guarded by Sabala, dribbles left, spins back right, goes up for the layup, and he puts it in. First points of the game for leading scorer on the season for the Griffins, Drake Brown. Bearcats toss it way ahead. Kayla Berta got behind the press, and they get an easy layup right there. Gretna's trying to push the tempo a little bit. Hawley for three, misses that one, short, off the front rim, rebounded by the Bearcats. Griffin struggling to get back on defense. Meininger goes into the paint. He'll kick it out to the corner to Sabala. Sabala, another three for the Bearcats. 69-35, 5 left to play here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Levinson for three now. Unable to get that one to fall. Rebounded by Hawley. Drake Brown, he'll take a crack at it, and he gets that one to go. 5 points for Drake Brown now in this fourth quarter. Kelly dribbles right across half court into some traffic. He's able to get it across, though, to Meininger. Meininger is fouled. 69-38. Bearcats lead. And a plethora of scores in double digits for the Bearcats. Berta, Meininger, Kelly, Delgado, all with 10-plus points. Kelly has it now on the left side, right at the FNBO logo. Goes cross-court over to two. Sabala, pull-up jumper, drains it. Sabala now with the steal. He's trying to go the other way. And then he gets it stolen from by Levinson. Levinson kicks it over to Herman. Herman will shoot a three now. Misses that one short. Offensive rebound, Hawley. Hawley gets it over to Leavenworth. Leavenworth fadeaway three. J.R. Smith unable to get that one to go. Another offensive rebound by Brown. Brown goes up with the layup and gets it to go. Kelly dribbling out of that press once again. Meininger has it. He'll give it back out to Kelly. Kelly dribbling around, has two Griffins chasing him. He'll get it out to Berta. Berta doesn't take on the three. Instead gets it back to Kelly. 18 on the shot clock. Kelly about to get trapped. Dribbles out of it. And he'll go all the way to the lane with the left and he'll lay it in. Nate Kelly dribbling wherever he wants to on this court and finding ways to get to the rim to lay it in. 73-40. Bearcats lead. Step back three for Brown. Gets that one to go as well. Back-to-back three-pointers for Drake Brown. Sabala with the ball now, trying to get it across half court for the press break. He's able to. Ball was tipped. No 10-second call was made. Kelly then passes it up court, and that's tipped out of bounds by the Griffins. Bearcats with the ball still. Drake Brown, who did not play that entire third quarter, now has 10 points just in the fourth quarter. 73-43, 3:13 left to go in this one. They throw it deep to Schmall, and mounted by the Bearcats. Clemens with it now. He kicks it over to Meininger. Meininger asks for the screen. Instead, he'll pass to the corner to Schmall. Schmall gets it inside to Delgado. Delgado, cross court over to Meininger. Meininger, wide open three. That one rattles out, rebounded by Brown. Brown looking ahead, pushing it for the Griffins. He picks up his dribble on the right wing, hands it off to Boone. Boone dribbles back right, going all the way to the rim. Boone will take it himself, and he'll lay it in. 73-45, 2:40 left to go. Schmall trying to get it across half court to break this press. Gets it over to Carpenter. Carpenter has it now. He'll kick it to the corner to Clemens. Clemens for three. And another three ball for the Bearcats. 76-45. Just a freshman, Trayton Clemens, comes in at 6'4". Gets his first points of the contest. Drake Brown goes the other way, goes up for the layup. He's fouled. He'll head to the line. Drake Brown at the line, shooting two. Misses the first. 2:20 left to play in this one. 76-45. Bearcats dominating in this one. Drake Brown shooting his second. Gets that one to go. 30-point lead for the Bearcats. Full court press from the Griffins. Bearcats able to get it across, though. Schmall with it. He'll pass it over to Oliver Carpenter. He'll get it inside to Delgado. Delgado tries to kick it out. Unable to. Tipped away. Picked up by Brown. Brown going the other way. Goes behind the back. Pull up three. Got it. Drake Brown, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc in this fourth quarter. He's got 14, excuse me. Ball stolen away by Boone. Boone goes up with it. He's fouled. Unable to get it to go, but he'll head to the line to shoot two. you start to wonder if it was a coach decision, maybe just, kind of putting Drake Brown in timeout for some reason. That's why he didn't get the start in this one, why he didn't play the full third quarter. But you just have to wonder, how could this game be different if Drake Brown plays the full game or if he plays the normal minutes that he has played? He's got 14 strictly here in the fourth quarter. And by now, unfortunately, it's a little too late for the Griffins. Down 76-49 with 1:45 to go. Both teams bringing in quite a few subs. They'll empty the bench. Brady Boone at the line, shooting his second. Missed the first one, knocks down the second. Line change for both teams. Subs onto the floor. It'll be Eric Sabala who brings the ball up for the Bearcats. They're swinging around. Beck has it now on the wing. He's driving to the right side. Nowhere to go. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it out to number 14, McAllister. McAllister back over to Eric Sabala. Eric Sabala back to McAllister. Hezzy crossover, gets into the paint. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back to Sabala. Sabala, contested three. That one rattles out. Rebounded by the Griffins. Griffins going the other way. They get it into the corner. Now over to number 25, Fritchen. Fritchen tries to go up with it, fading away. Unable to get that one to go. Rebounded by Eric Sabala. He'll come up. Thought about the pull-up three. Doesn't take it. They get it over to Strom. Timeout from Coach Scott Golian, just for a sub. He'll take Eric Sabala out of this one. Number 25, William Green, now in for the Bearcats. They inbound the ball to Moreno. Moreno brings the ball past half court, dribbles it over to the left wing, hands it over to Williams. Stolen away by Dowd. Dowd with a nice little pass over to number 15. That's Mason Moeller, who just checked into the game for the Griffins. He gets fouled. He'll head to the line. 43 seconds left to go in this one. 76-50. Scottsbluff done everything but put this one away. Moeller shoots his first, misses that one left. Mason Moeller, a freshman for the Griffins, trying to get his first points of his state tournament career. And he does. 40 seconds left to go in this one, about a 7-second difference. Game clock, shot clock. Bearcats with the ball, leading by 25. Williams has it. He'll drive to the lane. He tries to go up with it. It's stripped away. He kicks it out to McAllister. That one's lost. Stolen away by the Griffins. Griffins going the other way for the layup. Bureau misses that layup. Ball tipped around again. Rebounded by number 3. That's Ideas. Ideas goes up with it. Gets the layup for the Griffins. 15 to go into this one. Moreno brings the ball past half court. 5 seconds left to go in this one. And Scottsbluff will just dribble it out, and that'll do it here from Pinnacle Bank Arena, where for Scottsbluff it was a convincing win and dominant win for the number 3 Scottsbluff Bearcats over the number 6 Gretna East Griffins by a final of 76-53. We'll step aside for just a few moments and bring it back here to PBA to recap this one right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Winning is about more than wanting it. It's about working for it. As Bulldogs, we see that hard work pay off every day. In the classroom, in our faith, in competition. At Concordia, the momentum is building, and you can be a part of it. Join a winning team at Concordia University, Nebraska.
Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill welcomes out-of-towners to Lincoln for state high school basketball and congratulates your schools on making it to the tournament. Your local bar is comfortable and you know the regulars. Find that experience at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill. where it's a small town feel with lots of space. Big groups are more than welcome, so come on by before or after your team plays to experience great food, great drinks, and great times, all at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, downtown at 10th and P. General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information. Parents deal with a lot of what ifs. What if my child gets a scholarship? What if they don't? What if they go to college? Or what if they pursue a trade? Nest 529 makes it easy to save for higher education costs, so you're always prepared for life's what ifs. Learn more at nest529.com/hoops. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan. Investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
State high school basketball coverage from Pinnacle Bank Arena is proudly sponsored by Peru State College, Nebraska's first college, helping students excel on and off the court for more than 150 years. At Peru State College, you'll find affordable tuition, a close-knit community, and flexible programs designed to fit your goals. Whether you plan to compete in college athletics or get involved across campus, Peru State helps you reach your full potential in the classroom and beyond. Pursue your potential at Peru State College. Learn more about programs, scholarships, and book your campus visit at peru.edu. General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to PBA, where the nightcap just wrapped up in round one of the Class B Boys State tournament, where it was the number 3 seeded Scottsbluff Bearcats taking down the 6 seeded Gretna East Griffins with a convincing 23-point win, 76-53, the final here at PBA, and the Bearcats looked absolutely dominant. Their defense was incredible in this one. In the first quarter, it seemed like it was going to be a close game. It was 16-15 at the end of one, and then the Scottsbluff defense was just relentless. Gretna East only able to score 7 points in the second quarter and then 7 points in the third quarter, and that was all she wrote. It was Bearcats since then. And a few key players to highlight. First, let's highlight the Gretna East Griffins. It was Jake Hawley to start out the game. He had 11 points early in this one, especially going into halftime. You thought that he was going to be the guy. Got them some buckets. In the second half, never really got into a rhythm. He was the only guy that was able to really knock down threes in that first half. They were 2 of 12 in that first half from beyond the arc. And then it was Drake Brown. Drake Brown, probably the story of this one. Drake Brown averaging 17.1 on the season for Gretna East, but did not start in this one, and he didn't play many minutes at all in that first half. Didn't play the entire third quarter. Not sure if that was a coaching decision, if that was, a little bit of a timeout, a suspension. Who knows? But this could have been a different ballgame with Drake Brown, because he ends up coming in the fourth quarter, scoring 14 points. All 14 of his points in the fourth quarter, knocking down 3 threes, getting to the free throw line, getting to the rim. He could have, not sure if he would have won the Griffins this game, but definitely could have made it close if he was playing like that fourth quarter the entire game, or even just started the game. But let's highlight the Scottsbluff Bearcats, who were just absolutely dominant tonight and shot lights out. What an impressive showing from Scottsbluff, especially Nate Kelly, who ends the game with 20 points, as well as 3 rebounds and 5 assists as well. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. And then Riley Meininger, who's the leading scorer on this season. He's 1 for 2 from 3. He ends up with 11 points. And then Oliver Carpenter comes off the bench. Little skinny Oliver Carpenter comes off the bench, catches 4 threes in the corner all by himself, ends up getting another free throw at the line. He ends with 13, and he was just shooting lights out in this one. The Bearcats end the game 12 of 21 from three-point land, and that was just the difference. The Griffins 5 for 24. The Bearcats 12 of 21, shooting 57% from beyond the arc in this one. And that's kind of all she wrote, and that gives the Bearcats an opportunity to play tomorrow night in the state semifinals. That'll be it for me, Tristan Gomez, here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. For the nightcap, it was the Scottsbluff Bearcats of the final 76 and Gretna East 53. That'll be it. Stay tuned for Ticket Weeknights right here on 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be back at Pinnacle Bank Arena tomorrow.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us. The things our parents warned